Hello, Fossil Fool here, and welcome to episode 4 of the Zoo Tycoon Dinosaur Digs Sandbox playthrough. I still having trouble remembering how to say all that one. So I made a bit of a mistake at the end of the last episode. So basically, remember we put the stegosaurs in here, and yeah, what I forgot to do while the file was exporting on the screen recording, etc., was save the game and quit. So what happened was literally everything just kind of went a little bit haywire. The allosaurs are fully grown and they have started to break the fences a little bit, so I'm just going to get a maintenance guy on that if he doesn't mind. Yeah, there we go. Now I don't know what they're like, let me just double check them really quickly. They don't like the rubble. No, and I don't know where the rubble is. I have to be honest. So I'm gonna have to have a quick look around for it, and then I'll explain what else has happened. Oh, the fences are all decaying. It's not good. Can I hide like foliage and stuff? Will that? No, I don't think you can hide the rocks. I just don't know where the rubble is the only problem. Otherwise I would help them. But oh, there's some rubble of giant ficus tree. Oh wow! So they can literally like destroy the trees, which is not good. Do they still? Oh, okay, there's no more rubble. Good. Whew. That would have been bad. It annoys me a little bit that they get so annoyed over like one little aspect. You know what I mean? Like their happiness was going right down just from a tiny little bit of rubble. I hate that they can even do that in the first place. I don't like that they can, create rubble or whatever. But anyway, so that's their exhibit. Oh, another fence is decaying. I need to get the maintenance guys on this properly. Now there's a way of doing this. Is this staff list? So I just get like a maintenance worker and I just go, oh, you come over. Oh, there's already a guy going over there. Can I assign him to? So forget about that. Just maintain the exhibit fences. So that's you. Can I do the same with you? Okay, sweet. So them two should hopefully just do that, but it's like I mentioned last episode, I don't know if anybody saw that, when I was talking about the zookeepers and stuff, you can very often tell your workers to do things and they will just not do it. They'll just walk around and do whatever they want, so so what else has happened? The Styracosaurs, I think their babies grew up, so they've got quite a lot of them now. Are they still well suited? They're still well suited, so that's okay. How many of them is there? You can check, can't you, if you go on the exhibit gate? See, I'm learning a little bit, although theirs is also a little bit destroyed. Their fences need repairing. Yeah, you can. I'm sure you can look. Oh, this is it. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, I think they've got like 11 or 12 in there, so it's quite a lot. But they're okay. They're quite happy, and that's why we made them a big exhibit, just in case. The plesiosaurs, they have grown into adults, which is very nice. Oh, I forgot about this. You can track the animal. Yes, they look really cool. Can we zoom? Yeah, we can zoom in a little bit on them. God, that's so pixelated. I mean, I've said this before, but it is an old game. It's a very good game. I have to admit, I do love it. But yeah, it is an old one, so you kind of got to give them a little bit of leeway. And that's what they look like, all zoomed in. God, that is so pixelated. Right, okay. So forgetting about these for now, because I think we're good for the most part. I feel we're nearing a breakout with the allosaurs. I feel like they're going to break out eventually. But for now, I think we're okay. Same with the Styracosaurs. I'm not entirely sure. One thing, if people could let me know what they do. I don't know what these guys do. I don't know if they just automatically track dinosaurs that have left their exhibit. Because I know you can click on them, you see, and that kind of like boxes them up and you can put them back in their exhibit. But I don't know if they do it automatically or what. I'm not sure. So what we'll do this episode, because we, obviously we was going to do it last episode and then we just couldn't, was we'll get the stegosaurs properly this time. The reason I had to get rid of them, I never explained this, and by the way, also you'll be able to see all the dinosaurs we have now: Coelophysis, the Herosaurs, Velociraptor, Stegosaur. What else was there? We've got Spinosaur, and we got the Apatosaur, we got T-Rex. So we've got a lot of cool stuff now that we can make, and we will get at least most of these in, I think, or I hope, because we've still got a decent amount of space left. So Stegosaurs, we'll put these in. I think for the sake of not wanting to have too many, because I don't want to... Oh, we've completed all the conservation. I don't want to basically put too many in and then, you know, them hatch a ton more eggs and then we're really, really screwed because there'll be too many of them. I'd rather just keep them, like, short, I think. So, what do the Stegosaurs usually need? Well, we'll put water in as a start. Where can we... Oh, Allosaurus 2 has given birth. Oh, there's a couple of them now. Uh-oh. I think I'm going to try and put this, like, across the centre of their exhibit, maybe. Like a bit of water. You know what I mean? Like, across. And then I'll fill in, like, the gaps and stuff. I don't know what they're going to need, that's the only thing. Let's go back to them. See, the thing is, I don't want to click on this yet, because we talk about it, don't we? So you can see here, so coniferous forest, and the lepidodendron tree? Lepidodendron tree. Oh, God. I think I just released an episode on the Doctor Wu, and I couldn't say the way Wu says Ankylodocus. I was saying... I say Ankylodocus, but he was saying like Ankyl. I still can't say it. I don't know how he says it, but anyway. Yeah, so I'm not gonna attempt that tree. Okay, let me just go around the side there a little bit. Now, undoubtedly, as per like every single one I've not incubated. This isn't Jurassic World Evolution. Every single dinosaur I've hatched has. Oh, 1 second. Oh God, they're all having trouble getting to things. What I don't want here is the egg. If he's having trouble getting to it, that means it's probably in the middle of some tree or something. So let me just delete this, because that's a bit of rubble. Oh, there's a bit more rubble there. And a bit more rubble there. Oh, I hate this though. I hate that they start trampling things. The Allosaurs seem to do it the most out of everything. The other dinosaurs, not so much. It is a little bit annoying. Anyway, I'll put the egg there because I don't want them to basically lose the egg and then it die or get really sick. Or I think they get sick first and then they die. Does not like the rubble. I've got to be honest, mate. I don't know where the rubble is. So you're gonna have to put up with it, I guess. I think one day eventually, depending on how difficult these Allosaurs prove to manage, they may be sold. I might have to sell them at some point. Only because, like I said, they're now trampling everything, and I can't really take too much time to deal with that. You know, like I'm looking around here for the rubble, and I don't know where it is. Forget it. We'll leave it for now. Hopefully, hopefully they won't break out. So the Stegosaurs, they need dirt. There's too much fresh water, foliage and rocks. That's actually okay. I wasn't too far away from doing it then. So let me just minimize this a little bit, and I'll put some dirt along here. Oh, that was too much. Okay. Needs more foliage. We'll be happier with more rocks, and there is too much fresh water. So if I put in a bit more coniferous floor. Okay, they're okay with that, I think. And then rocks. Coniferous rocks, yeah. Put some in the water. Oh, that was one too many. And then the trees, it was this one. We're not going to forget the name of this one. Oh, I've still got foliage on hidden. Okay, we'll put some basically on this side. And then maybe down the back. Sorry if you can hear the manic clicking of the mouse. It's just... They like a lot of trees. Like pretty much all of the dinosaurs. I know most of the... Oops, there we go, that was too many. I know most of the animals, obviously, in Zoo Tycoon like foliage, but the dinosaurs like a lot of it. Okay. too much fresh water still, but it doesn't. It's a bit annoying when it does this because it doesn't tell you what they want, but it just tells you that there's too much fresh water. Still too much fresh water. Right now. Well suited, brilliant. Okay, so they're perfectly happy now, I think. You're assigned to the Stegosaur. You're assigned to the Stegosaur, so they've got 2. I thought they might have done from last episode, but I just wanted to, make sure. So, now that they're, kind of happy. Wait, there's only 3. Where's the 4th one? Am I missing? Oh, it's there. So, yeah. Now, they're obviously named as, like, Stego 10-9 because of the ones from last episode, which I had to sell. Oh, and I never said, the reason I had to sell them was because I left the game on, like, not where it wasn't saved, it was just playing. That's why we're in November of year 2. It's gone, like, way past what it should have been. Oh my god, the Tyrannosaurs have got more. Yeah, because it went so far past the actual year, these Stegosaurs hatched and were just in an exhibit with nothing in there, and they were getting really unhappy, and I just thought, oh, do you know what, I'll get rid of them, we'll start again fresh next episode. So yeah, they're okay. I'm sure they'll be fine. Now that we've got, a good exhibit for them. Now this the Allosaurs, they're happy at least. They don't like the rubble, but they're happy. But again, I don't know where the rubble is to help them. Do you know, I never used to know when the Allosaurs were adult and when they were just juvenile, because they look very similar. Whereas, like, the Styracosaurs, I think, look discernibly different. The colour and things like that look different. I don't particularly think the Allosaur looks too different. So, yeah, I used to always get mixed up. Right, obviously, we can't really... we can do some more exhibits this episode, I think. We've got time. But I need to get something here for the guests. So what can I put? Oh, I know what I wanted. I wanted a Stego golf course because, obviously, it's the Stegosaurus. So, yeah, we're going to put one there, and we're going to put one there. In the middle, we need some kind of, I don't know, some kind of restaurant or something. So have we got anything like that? A dinosaur gift shop? A cinema? That's pretty cool, but it's not a restaurant. We'll go with a fancy restroom. Put a couple of those down, actually. A fancy pizza stand. Put a couple of those down. And... I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we could put some, like, decorations down, like scenery just around here. We've got some... oh, no, actually, I do need some, like, picnic benches or something for these pizzas. But, oh, damn it. I didn't mean that. Oh, wait, you can just do the undo button. Duh. Yeah, still getting used to the game a little bit. Because, obviously I have the core mechanics I kind of get because, like I said, I used to play this all the time as a kid. But it does, sometimes you do just forget what it's like. Now I need to go back to Dinosaur Digs for scenery. Now, what else can we have? There isn't anything else for the Stegosaurs, which is a little bit sad because I thought there might have been something. I might put like a fossil wall here. I could have done if the guests weren't getting in the way. Yep, no, can I not put it there? Come on. Oh, it's so annoying. I think that's really stupid. I have to admit, I don't like that you can't place things, something somewhere just because the guests are in the way. I think the guests should just be moved. I know you have the option to move them, but yeah, I think that's a little bit silly. But anyway, at least it's there. Okay, can I get... I can't fit an archway there. I wasn't going to put that one, but I just wondered if I could fit an archway there. Oh, let's have a look. What else is there? I'm not sure actually. I think, do you know what? I think I'm going to leave it for now because it still looks okay. They've got a Stego put on either side. They've got the fossil walls, they've got 3 pizza stands, and they've got 3 bathrooms. So they're going to be pretty happy, I think, for now. Okay, so now that this bit's sorted, we can start expanding the park a little bit more. I think, yeah, I'm going to put like maybe 3 or 4 Ice Age exhibits down here, like the woolly mammoth, etc, etc. Up here, I'm not sure. Let me have a quick look. Let's have a look what we can get. Can't be anything too big because it's not a big exhibit area. Oh, maybe the Velociraptors. Oh, that would be cool. Right in the corner. Yeah, I think I might do that actually. So they're gonna need like the strongest kind of fences, I'm assuming. And I'm also gonna hope that this is enough space for them, because if it's not, we might be dooming our guests a little bit. But what we'll do is probably, I'm gonna set this up. I'm gonna hope it's enough. If it's not enough, we just put 2 in here. And I'll put a male, a female. Oops, a male. Oh god, no, a male and a female. Yeah, if it's not enough, then what I will do is we'll pause the game, because this is the good thing about Zoo Tycoon. You can pause it, everything pauses, you can still pick things up, you can still build. So if it's not good, if it isn't a good exhibit for them, we'll pause the game, we'll make them a new exhibit, and we'll just put something else in their old exhibit. But for now, I think they'll be fine. I hope they'll be fine. And in front of their exhibit, of course, if I can find it, is the Velociraptor statue. So we'll be able to put, I think I'll put 1 there, and I'll put 1 there. Let me just go and look. Ooh, that looks cool. Okay, now what's the something's not happy here, I don't think. Is it? No. I'm sure I heard the noise then. Basically, there's a noise for when your animals are unhappy. You know that when, like, if I 1 second, if I do this, see that noise played a second ago, and I don't know where it was from, and that worries me. Anyway, let's hope we're fine. Allosaurs do not like the rubble, but they're still okay. They're still at full happiness. I do need, oh god, the maintenance workers really need to get on that though. They're not. Let me hire 1 more maintenance guy. And you just need to fix these fences, dude. I don't know if it's just because it's the basic chain link fence. Like, maybe I should upgrade. Now we've got the better fences. I'll tell you what, can I pause? Maybe I can do this. Maybe it will let me. Yes. So if I go like this. Okay. So far, so good. I'm just going to have to delete that for now. And then down here. See, this is what I mean. This is brilliant. I do obviously still love that, you know, like Jurassic World Evolution isn't like this, is it? You know, it's you can't just do this, and I think that's fair. This is pretty game breaking, allowing you to do this, because you're not really playing the game. I mean, you are playing the game as intended, but you know, I don't know. It's kind of cheating a little bit, isn't it? But I'm fine with it. I think it makes sense for me to do. It doesn't make sense, obviously, in the game, but it makes sense for me to do it because, you know, my fences were breaking. They clearly needed repairing, and the maintenance guys aren't that. I mean, I'll tell you what, this is more unrealistic. This maintenance worker is just like, just walking through the exhibit, the Allosaurus exhibit. Yeah, that usually doesn't happen. The Velociraptors, they've hatched. Oh, let me have a look at them. Wow. Yeah, the pixelation doesn't really help, does it? So there's too much grass, not enough coniferous, not enough fresh water, and they need shelters too. So if I start going with coniferous... It didn't say anything about space, did it? I don't think it did. So I'm going to hope that... we're okay in terms of space. Okay. I know you don't like that much, and that's fine. What about... Needs more foliage. Would be happy with more rocks. There's too much fresh water. So I just need to get rid of a tiny bit of fresh water. It doesn't say anything about them wanting grass or something. Too much fresh water, too much coniferous. So you just want, like, regular grass? I don't... Okay, that was a little bit too much. More rocks and not enough shelters. Okay, so let's get a shelter in first. I'm gonna assume it's the dinosaur cave. No, some large dinosaurs, some small. Cannot be a burrow. Surely it cannot be a burrow. It is? What? That's weird. I didn't think that would be the case. Okay, well, you can have a burrow. We'll put 2 in, so you've got enough. I may even put 3 actually, just in case they have any, you know, like kids. Happy with more rocks. Coniferous, you'll be fine with that, won't you? Yes. The only thing with the... Oh, wow. The Velociraptors is that they don't really... Yeah, they don't really need much, do they? So their exhibit kind of looks a little bit more basic than you would think usually, just because, like, you don't have a varied terrain or you don't have a lot of trees or anything. Yeah, that seems like it. Well, okay, well, there we go. The Velociraptors are pretty happy, so that's nice. So, it's come to that time in the episode where I do the little science lesson. And, yeah, I've done it every episode so far. Now, we haven't done the stegosaurs, have we? So what we'll do is, we've kind of got to a point now where we do the dinosaur we've just hatched, the episode after the dinosaur we hatched at the start of the episode. So, yeah, we're like an episode behind, but it's cool. So, are you ready for the stegosaur? Because I am. Here we go. Let me just find it. Okay. Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus, or roof lizard, is the largest member of the stegosaurid family. This 30-foot long dinosaur carries his head low when on all fours, no more than 3 feet above the ground. 4 massive legs support the 3-ton mass. The back legs are much larger than the front and end in 3 broad short toes. The front legs have 5 longer weight-bearing toes. Stegosaurus is well prepared to defend itself from carnivores. Its back and neck are lined with pairs of enormous armoured plates and its tail is studded with heavy spikes. These tail spikes are called thagomizers. Only the flanks are vulnerable to attack. Stegosaurus can use its spiked tail to ward off predators, but it cannot swing its tail far from its body. Stegosaurus can also fight off its enemies by backing into them. Like a porcupine, a Stegosaurus can do great damage without making an active attack. Stegosaurus' back plates can grow as large as 30 inches. Stegosaurus can use its plates to regulate its body temperature, heating and cooling its massive bulk as needed. Stegosaurus could keep warm or release heat to cool off by changing the amount of blood flowing through these plates. Stegosaurus can also control their skin colour in this fashion. Scientists call this colour change blushing. Stegosaurus may use blushing as a means of communication. For example, a Stegosaurus might blush to indicate that it is ready for a fight. In the warm and moist climates of Stegosaurus' Colorado and Wyoming homes, they walk on all fours to eat psychodioids, something like that, palm-like trees, conifer trees, ferns, and horsetails. Unlike other herbivorous dinosaurs, which consume all plant life in their path, Stegosaurus uses its narrow snout to eat selectively, choosing the fruits of seed ferns and other choice tidbits. since they have no teeth in their beaks and only weak cheek teeth. Sorry, that kind of confused me then. Weak cheek teeth. They swallow their food whole, relying on gastroliths, smooth rocks, swallowed to aid digestion. So yeah, pretty cool. That was a nice little science lesson from the Stegosaur, or for the Stegosaur. And yeah, that is them done. We've got a really nice little park going on now. I kind of just want to like take a second to just have a quick look. So you come in. I wish I did kind of put the saltwater crocodiles a little bit more over, because I've got a big gap here and a small gap here, but we've got a lot of styracosaurs now. Oh, and there's the baby. There's the newest baby. Do you see what I mean? The difference in those two. Whereas the difference between the Allosaur baby and the Allosaur adult, I don't think it's that... I don't think there's a huge difference. Not too noticeable. God, we've got a lot of saltwater crocodiles now. But they're all it's still well suited for them. Allosaurs, obviously, they've had a baby. They don't... I haven't seen a baby Allosaurus for ages. Like, even when I used to have them, like, when I was a kid, they don't breed too much, I don't think. Not like, obviously, the Styracosaurs and the Stegosaurs and stuff, so... And then our Plesiosaurs, they're getting on okay. I wonder if they're gonna... breed. I don't know. We'll see. It shouldn't be too far away. Oh god, Velociraptors are not happy. Why are they not happy? What is your issue? Needs more foliage. Well, you never told me that. You never... Oh, did you? Oh, did they? Actually, they might have done, and I might have ignored them. Well, not ignored them, but just not realised. Right, I'm going to get like at the big trees. That's why it was looking so basic. Duh, I'm an idiot. That's why. Because... Oh, for God's sake. I'm so stupid. Right, I'm just deleting these so that the guests have got... I know I don't think it matters, but I just... For me personally, I'm like, oh, I want the guests to have a good view of the... you know, the Velociraptors. One more? No, that was enough. Okay, I think they should be happy now. Let me just double check them. There are more shelters than necessary, but I don't think that makes them unhappy. I just think that makes them... Yeah. So that should be fine. Are you Scientist 10? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll see on the Plesiosaurs. I don't know about them, what they're going to do. And then we've got the Stegosaurs, which I'm assuming will also breed pretty soon. This is why I didn't really want to have too many of them, because... Yeah, they're a bit like the Styracosaurs, I think. They'll probably breed quite often. And, oh, cheers for that, dude. And, yeah, now we've got the Velociraptors as well. So, the park is coming along quite nicely. I'm really looking forward, to be honest, to, like, kind of having... Because it's been years since I've built, like, a proper park on this. And we're getting there, but we've kind of gone all down one side. So, I'm kind of looking to looping back around into all this empty space. Let's just have a look how much space we've got. I think we've got enough for a good few more exhibits. Like, if I can wall this bit off as like the Ice Age exhibits, maybe I can put the T-Rex like kingdom sort of thing in this corner. The Apatosaurs are going to need a lot of room. I want an Ankylosaur, I want a Spinosaur, so we've still got quite a bit to get, but I think for now we're doing okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to get most of the dinosaurs in anyway, put it like that. So yeah, that's everything for today's episode. It's been a bit of a longer episode than usual because, well, I don't know actually. I guess we've just done a little bit more than usual because we've done the Velociraptors and the Stegosaurs, and we've done a little bit of cleaning up for the Allosaurs as well, because they're getting to a point where, because they're bigger, they're starting to produce rubble and the fences were decaying. So yeah, I needed to go and really do that again. And so yeah, that's everything for today. Like I said, thanks a lot for watching. If you've watched this far, hope you're enjoying the series. I hope you're just enjoying it in general, because this is just like one of my favourite games as a kid, and I really enjoy playing it now, and I really enjoyed playing it as a kid. So if you're if you're like me and you've not played this in God knows how many years, yeah, it's just nice, isn't it, to come back and be like, oh god, do you remember this game? Like, even though, you know, you might not actively be watching it, you might just be kind of like skipping through and having like odd bits, like looks at bits and stuff. It's still fun, isn't it? It's still cool to look at. So yeah, I appreciate it if you you know, if you've watched any of it so far. And yeah, that's everything. Thanks a lot for watching. This is the Fossil Fool, signing out.